what are your thoughts on last night's finale?
I mean, my thoughts are happy because I'm relieved, I'm okay with who won, and you know, it was good to see the free jury and just, you know, feeling like, okay, we're done, and you know, that was a great experience, and I love every single one of them.
Why did you vote for the brothers to win the game?
Honestly, it just kind of came down to who they were next to. If they were next to anybody else in this house, they would have not won. But the fact that they were next to someone who just didn't want it as bad as they did, and I'm a super fan, so I like the game, and I like strategy. I don't like personal relationships, and you know, and Kelsey was just all about her friends and experience and the friends and, you know, her boyfriend and all this stuff. I was kind of just like, you don't really want it. And even when I asked her at the end, she just said, oh, I don't care that I didn't win. And I was like, well, that's why you lost. You need to want it.
So were you satisfied with the answer that Nick gave to your jury question?
Oh, what was the answer? It was something like, oh, you know, we didn't want to, you know, be alone all the time because we were like, people were going to think we're scheming. But I was like, you just answered the opposite. And like you should have been in opposite rooms. So I was like, I don't get what you're saying.
Okay, so you don't seem too happy with this final two. So how did you want the game to play out once you were evicted?
Once I was evicted, I was kind of at that point rooting for Jared and Joel. I was kind of like, okay, these two, like, I would be happy with, and you know, they played the game, and that would have been nice. But then I saw Jared, and I was like, okay, well, now it's Joel. And then Joel got evicted, and I was like, it has to be Tim because he's the only one left out of that group that played, and I felt played nicely, but yet still the way that Big Brother should be played, if you know what I mean.
So had yourself and Ramsey managed to survive the week that you were nominated together, how do you think the game would have played out?
I think if we both stayed in the house, that we mean?
Yeah.
If we both stayed in the house, I think that we could have worked with the brothers and been the Kelsey in the final two instead of or, you know, final three or whatever. But I think it would have been, people think that it would have been really bad, and my whole campaign was that I'll still be a target, but I'm never turning it off. I will always be, you know, talking to people and scheming, so I think I could have saved myself.
And where do you see your relationship with Ramsey going now that the game's over?
Now that the game's over, I mean, it's hard to answer this question because I haven't really talked to him. I just got out of jury, so, and he's, you know, been in the real world for like 3 weeks now, and I don't know what relationships he's made with previous house guests or anyone in the world, really. He could have, you know, maybe his dad is doing really well and he's staying with his family, or maybe he's doing lots of social media, but I would love to be with Ramsey, but it's just, social media takes a part into it, and just life, we both live in a different city, so yeah, it's gonna...
So overall, what did the whole Big Brother experience mean to you?
At first, getting evicted, I was really bitter about it. I was like, I hate Big Brother, I can't believe I got evicted, this whole show was rigged. But honestly, it was like the best experience ever, and seeing the pre-jury members was like so heartwarming to me because I love all of them so much, and that just made it even better. I was like, wow, I actually love every single person in this room, even Kelsey. You know what I mean?
That's good.